welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle. It's gonna be just another late night recording with just me. If you've seen especially the last couple of videos, you can tell why it's a little hard to record during the days now, especially with baby Alex. So until she's a little more chill, it'll probably be just me for a little bit with Natalie sprinkled in. But it's gonna be a fun one today. We're headed into spooky season, so I have 3 spooky-ish backpacks today to review. I know some of you have already started celebrating spooky season in September, but here it's still not really feeling fall just yet. We're still hot outside, so it's trying to get into spooky season mode. Because for me, this is kind of like the start of like the holidays, and I love the holidays. It's always brought good memories for me. Everyone's happy and celebrating. But yeah, so I think Halloween kind of kickstarts the holidays for me. Anyways, so 3 fun bags for you guys today, from 3 different companies. Sort of 2 of them are like technically the same one, but I've got a Loungefly, I've got the Stitch Shop, which is the branch off of Loungefly, and then I've got a CakeWorthy bag. So this is the first one, I think. Yeah, those are BioWorld. I think this is the first like CakeWorthy bag that I'm going to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our usual Loungefly. So this is the bag that we gave away a little while back in September. So you can tell I'm pre-recording. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys this adorable Donald Duck bag in his Halloween costume. So I'm gonna go over, if you've seen one of the past videos, the giveaway video, I did go over some of the details on this, but I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth since this is an actual review video. So this one was released, I don't know how long ago, quite a bit. I don't think like all the way to last year, but it's been out for quite a bit. So a lot of places are actually out of stock of this one. And then there was like a Frankenstein Mickey that was released around the same time. Yeah, like I said, a couple places, I think a lot of places are sold out just because it's been out for a while, but this one specifically came from a new small shop that just got, what's it called? They've been like approved to be a Loungefly retailer. So they're new, called AJ Express Boutique. So if you guys would like to take a look, last I checked, this is still available over there, and I believe Franken Mickey was still available there as well. I think along with the matching wallet as well. But a couple things to point out about this so that you guys don't freak out that it's a fake if you do end up getting it. So first off, you've got these adorable applique of his little horns, his face is applique on there as well. And then this is the new style of the front pocket with the over the top zipper. You do get the main compartment, you do get 2 side pockets. So here are a couple of things that I want to point out to you guys. The plaque. So this is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So they are like a big company that does like Funko and all this other stuff. And so they get exclusives. There's a couple strange things about their exclusives. Not strange, but different. Okay. So they release their exclusives, and with most small shops, when they have exclusives, it's just them that release it, right? Like specifically to country too. So a small shop can release it here, but there might be a shop in like the UK that releases it. So it's different in terms of like exclusives here in the US versus outside. But if a small shop here in the US has an exclusive, it's usually just them that offers that bag. But in terms of Entertainment Earth, I've noticed that a lot of their exclusives they share with the small shops. It's technically theirs, like they're the ones that release it, but then they also give it out to the small shops to sell. So not all the small shops get them either. It's strange. I'm not sure how it works, and so it's not every small shop that gets it either. Like the Dwight Schrute bag, so that's an Entertainment Earth exclusive, and a couple small shops ended up picking it up and then selling it at their shop too. So they share their exclusives. I'm not sure of the logistics behind it, but that's what happens with them. This is one of those examples, that this is their exclusive, but some small shops were able to pick it up and sell it as well. Their exclusives include things like their plaque is often not metal plaques. They're just the, you know, the faux leather plaques like Hot Topic exclusives tend to have. So they have that. Here's the thing. So they have a lot of like similarities to Hot Topic bags in terms of quality, but they're usually closer to the price of the metal tag bags. Whereas Hot Topic bags, you know, they have lower qualities and stuff, like, you know, not the fancy zippers, the non-padded straps. Their prices tend to be a little bit on the more affordable end of closer to like $50–$60. All the prices have all been going up, so it's hard for me to keep track of like where they are right now, but they are usually cheaper than the metal plaques. These ones run usually a little bit closer to the metal plaque ones. Again, not really sure why with the pricing, but just letting you guys know. But yeah, so you don't get the metal plaques. You do tend to get non-Loungefly zippers. You guys can see it's just like kind of plain zippers there. And then you get non-padded straps. So you can see these are like the little thinner straps that you would get with Hot Topic bags. Just want to show you guys too, his little tail on the back, so cute. Oh, I forgot to mention, these glow. But yeah, so those are like the main differences of these ones. One of the, in terms of this versus a metal plaque bag. But the Hot Topic bags that, you know, with the leather plaques, like I mentioned, being lower quality, I just thought of something and I realized this might be the little discrepancy in terms of price, why it's a little bit more expensive than a Hot Topic bag and closer to a metal tag. You get a fun lining with this one. Oh, look at how cute. You get a little pumpkin, jack-o'-lanterns, you get candies, you get Mickey shaped candies. So I'm just thinking right now in my head, like, okay, so that might be why it's a little bit more expensive than Hot Topic, because the Hot Topic bags, they're usually just black on the inside. There's nothing with the fancy lining. So maybe the price difference is because they're paying extra for the lining. Check for you guys. There is a zippered inside pocket as well. But yeah, if you think about it in terms of production, a fancy designed lining on the inside would cost more in terms of production. So that could explain the bit of price discrepancy of being more on the high end than the Hot Topic bags. But yeah, he's so cute. And then just to show you guys too, there is a matching wallet that looks very similar. You've got his face, you've got the little applique horn. His face is not an applique on this one though. It is printed on there, and you do get his little tail on the back as well as that faux leather plaque. Same thing, you do get the glowing horns on this one. Just show you guys the inside. Super cute. You do get the inner lining. Looks like there is a like a money slot, I guess is the term, cash slot, along with a coin, zippered pocket, and then a ton of slots for cards. Let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 card slots, as well as an ID slot. And then this does peel back, so you get 2 more pockets back here. Oh, that's nice. That's a lot of pockets. So if you're like me, where you need like a lot of storage for different things, that's pretty nice. I didn't realize just how much space would be in this one. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys, there's, like I said, there's the Devil Donald, Frankenstein Mickey. I think they actually just released a couple more for like recently. I think they're still pre-order though, but it's gosh, sorry, it is Witch Daisy and then something else I forgot now. I'll look it up and put a picture here for you guys. But yeah, there's at least 2 more that's either already released or on pre-order for this holiday season. So check those out. I'll leave a link below for you guys too for Entertainment Earth so that you can find their pages. But yeah, Entertainment Earth does get a decent amount of exclusives, and like I said, sometimes they're shared with a small shop, sometimes they're shared with a small shop, and sometimes they're not. And as far as I've seen, there's no really rhyme or reason on what's shared or which ones the small shops will pick up. So if you're worried about waiting for a small shop to get it, then go ahead and just grab it from Entertainment Earth. Do be aware, I've noticed that their shipping is a little bit slow. I've heard people complain about it. I've never ordered from them myself, but I do know that they're a legitimate company. I just haven't had anything that I wanted to order straight from them. So, but they're legit, and yeah, I think maybe it's just they have so much, so their shipping tends to take a little bit longer than small shops because they are a bigger store. But anyways, so check those out. Entertainment Earth is what they're called. All right, and next bag, we're gonna move over to Stitch Shop. This one's pretty cool, a little dark, I would say. So if you're a Hocus Pocus fan, you'll recognize this. This is Emily Binks' tombstone. So it does say, here lies, there's some old English on here, so unfortunately that's not my thing. But here lies, I think it's supposed to be here lies the body of Emily Binks, beloved daughter and sister, died 31st of October 1693. Sweet Emily, taking from us most unnaturally, rest and wait for us in a world beyond. So yeah, this is a little on the dark side, but perfect for spooky season for anyone that likes the dark side of spooky season. It does come with this really cute Binks charm that's attached. It's not like a keychain you can take off. I mean, you can obviously pry the thing open and take it off, but it is attached to the bag. You get the fancy Stitch Shop by Loungefly logo on the side. And then I've mentioned before with the Stitch Shop bags, they do tend to come with an exclusive pin. So in this case, you do get a black flame candle pin. It was a fancy pin. So pin collectors, these are pretty cool for you guys. I'm not a pin collector, but now I have a decent amount of them because some of my bags have come with them. And they're exclusives, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's see. It does glow in the dark. So glow under UV light. I'm guessing the words glow. I haven't actually had a chance to look at it yet. Here, I'll read this and see what it tells you. It doesn't specifically say what glows, but I'm going to assume it's the words because you can kind of see the material underneath. Looks like the glowy material. So it is pretty cool that this is both a crossbody and a backpack. So it comes with the backpack straps already on there. You just clip them on top and bottom in the 4 spots, and then it does come with a crossbody strap inside. I haven't taken it out to check it out or anything just yet, but it does look like you get like the what's it called, like the faux leather material at the top part, and then you get the chain as the rest of it. It is adjustable. I see a little part right there. Show you guys the inside. So you do get a zipper pocket in there, but look at this lining. That is so cool. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I've noticed their faces sometimes get a little funky in artwork, like when it's like new, stylized artwork with like new stuff, but I think it's very cute, a little anime-ish, I would say. It's just a little cut off there. Let's see if I can find a better one. I would say Sarah's face looks a little odd, but still cute. And then here's a better look at Mary down there at the bottom. Looks like you've got the black flame candle floating around, them on their broomsticks and vacuums and all that. Actually, Winifred's face is really cute too. So I'd say probably Sarah's is the face I like the least out of all of them, but that is a very cute lining. I like that. But yeah. I do like the scrolly work. So this is all debossed. This is embroidered, which is really nice. Like I said, I've mentioned before, I love embroidered detail. This is also embroidered, and it's an applique on top of the bag. On the back, you do get the same detailing here, but this is printed on rather than being embroidered. Yeah, like I said, I think it's really cool, but it's also kind of spooky. So I don't have a ton of Halloween bags, so I'm getting a little bit more into it this year, just because there's some really cool ones out. There's a couple that I'd like to grab, but I haven't really looked into it yet. Like Stitch Shop released a couple, a lot of spooky ones this year actually. They have a little like ghost one, like a ghost Mickey, adorable. I'm still debating on that one just because I think it's really cute, but I probably should decide fast because it's selling out pretty quickly. So there's a little ghost Mickey, and then there's a spider Mickey. The only thing I have to say about the spider Mickey is it's really cute, but it only has 6 legs. I think that's what people were pointing out. So it throws me off a little bit that it's 6 legs versus 8. But again, that might be a design thing where like maybe 8 legs was like too much on the little, because it is a smaller-ish. It's not like, you know, the backpack size, it's a little on the smaller side, so maybe 8 legs was a little too much. But anyways, those are the 2 that I can think of that are like the Halloween stitch shop ones. So I'm debating on the ghost. So I'm trying to decide how much I need it, because there's a lot of bags coming out that I really want. There's a lot of Christmas ones coming out. You guys, if you haven't seen them yet, like take a look around. They've dropped hints of a ton of Christmas ones, including a lot of like some new Peanut ones with Snoopy and stuff. More Elf ones. There's a ton of Mickey and Minnie ones too. So I like if you guys remember last year, they released the little snowman mini. Like I think it was a sequin bag, and then this year they're releasing a Mickey version of it. But yeah, so there's a lot coming, and so I'm like, I love Halloween, but Christmas is my favorite, so I should probably save my money for the Christmas ones coming, because I get the feeling there's gonna be a ton that I really want. And plus there's even some mainline ones that I'd like to pick up that I haven't had the chance to yet. I'm kind of waiting because they're releasing a lot. It's expensive. Yeah, anyways, this one specifically, the tombstone, so I picked this one up from Merch Ventures, so I do have a discount code for them if you guys would like. It's the same as a lot of the other shops. It's Nguyening, Nguyening. A lot of shops still have it. I think World 1 Games still has it, the Mad Bagger. Those are just a few that I can think of off the top of my head, but check them out. Again, don't forget I have my link tree down below with a ton of small shops linked. Pick one and go for it. But yeah, so there's that one, and then the last one for today. So this is my very first CakeWorthy bag. So if you don't know, CakeWorthy is a pretty big brand. They're like super well known, especially in the Disney world, because they if you're kind of like in the Disney world at all, you might have seen their flannel shirts. That's super popular that a lot of people get. Like I'll post a picture. I have one of them. I have an Ahsoka one. So you know, it's the usual flannel print with a plaid, and then like tons of different colors to match whatever theme it is. And then usually on the back, it'll have some kind of phrase that will match like a character or a movie or whatever. And again, it is mostly Disney. I think there's some other stuff sprinkled in there as well, but then mine, I'm guessing they all have it, but my Ahsoka one has like her logo too embroidered on the front. So they're the brand that does that, and then, like, that's like their big thing that I think a lot of people know about. So I actually have a discount code for them too. I'm one of their brand reps, ambassador, whatever the term is for them. So I have a code there for you guys. You get 10% off, which is pretty cool. It's Nguyening, Nguyening, same thing. No, actually, I think it's NguyeningSmiles. It's because I couldn't pick this code. It was given to me, and I think it's because it's under my name. I'll double check. I'll let you guys know. I'll put it down here for you guys. But my code does give you 10% off their shop, which is pretty good. So like I said, their main thing is those flannels, but they do a lot of other stuff, including some bags. And I saw this one, and I freaked out, and I love it. I don't know if you guys know, but I grew up on video games, specifically Nintendo. So... some of my very first games were like, you know, the original Super Mario on the Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong, Yoshi Island 2 specifically was like my favorite game growing up. We did like the Mario parties, like, so like this was like my first like introduction into games was Mario and Super Nintendo. So they had this bag that I actually bought not straight from CakeWorthy themselves, but I bought through Blue Culture Tees, so another company that mainly actually sells, I normally know them from Loungefly actually, so again, discount code for them there as well under Nguyening. But I ended up buying this through them. This was before I became an ambassador too, so I saw they posted this one. I was like, it's so cute because I love Super Mario. It's a big bag too, which is pretty nice. so you guys can kind of see how big it is next to my head. But here is a average size Loungefly, so you guys can see it is not as wide, like depth wise here, but height wise it is slightly higher, and then I think a little bit bigger in terms of, oh yeah, no, decently bigger in terms of like width here. You guys can kind of see it's smaller. But yeah, isn't he cute? And then the whole, all the white part glows in the dark, which is again another thing I was just like, that's so cool. So this is another bed that I can use for spooky season, and as I mentioned to you guys before too, is that I've been having to carry a lot of stuff around for the girls. So until they don't need as much or they can carry their own stuff, I need a big bag to carry everyone's stuff in. So this might be a good option for around spooky season. So a couple of things to show you guys. Like I mentioned, this whole front glows in the dark. You get a pretty big zipper. Look at how far it goes. And it goes all the way from the bottom there, all the way over the top. So it's pretty wide opening. And you get in with different facial expressions on the inside. You get an open pocket on this side. And then otherwise, it's a whole open space in the center. So cool. You guys know I like to organize my stuff with makeup and pencil cases anyways. Makeup bags and pencil cases, so it's okay if it's a big space for me. I'll just put all of my cases inside. But yeah, so here is the CakeWorthy brand. And then you do get non-padded straps for this one. You guys can see I'm so short that I had to put the straps pretty much all the way up for it to even remotely sit at a decent height on my back. But yeah, but it's so cute. Yeah, like first CakeWorthy bag, I'm so excited for it. Alright you guys, I think that's it for tonight. I don't think I have anything else to point out with these. But yeah. Alright you guys. You know, do all the usual stuff, like, subscribe if you like the videos and if you'd like us to make more. Just wanted to give you guys a big shout out and thank you for, you know, entering all the giveaways and stuff like that. I hope that you guys, you know, had fun entering. I will definitely do more in the future. Need to take a little break because those took a lot of time to organize and go through all the entries and stuff like that. So give me a little bit of a break and then I will make sure I do more for you guys soon. I hope maybe closer to Christmas as like, you know, fun Christmas gift for you guys. Anyways, just wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much. We really appreciate your guys' support. You know, we've had this channel for a few years and it hasn't gained much, like a ton of traction or anything like that, but we are appreciative of every viewer, you know, that watches, comments, you know, likes the video, stuff like that. So it keeps us going, makes us happy. It's a fun outlet, I'd say. So you know, life gets so busy that this is kind of like my stress relief, I guess, or it's something for myself too, just to recuperate from life. But anyways, yeah, do all the usual stuff. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, alright you guys, thanks so much for watching and we will see y'all next time.